Gwen Stefani admitted that there has been a 0.33 celebration in her courting with Blake Shelton. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton had been collectively for 10 years, and she or he admitted that there's been any other presence in their courting from the very beginning. While discussing her marriage, Stefani stated that the important thing to lengthy time period success was a belief in God. She has spoken regularly, approximately feeling as though God placed Shelton in her lifestyle. She also feels that her religion has helped preserve her marriage sturdy. Gwen Stefani spoke about the 0.33 party in her courting with Blake Shelton. In an episode of the Drew Barrymore display, Barrymore asks Stefani for her best advice about love. Excellent recommendation might possibly be, make sure you have a third birthday party, Stefani stated, before pointing upwards to signify she was talking about God. Stefani has long expressed her notion that God played a position in bringing her and Shelton together. They met whilst each were going through divorces. Meeting my husband felt like a second chance at life, she told The Guardian, because when my family fell apart, it felt like a disaster. How do you pick yourself up from that? But God positioned this other person there to love me. Blake Shelton said his relationship with Gwen Stefani didn't make any sense without God. Shelton has the same opinion with Stefani's notion that God introduced them together. He said that the way their dating began convinced him of this. I believe in God now more than I ever have in my life. The biggest part of that is just how Gwen came into my life, and now our relationship. It's just too weird. If you take God out of it, it doesn't make sense. If you put God into it, everything that's passed off with us makes sense. Shelton built Stefani a chapel on their Oklahoma process where they got married. He said their marriage has made him more religious. Stefani has always been very Catholic, and her faith has rubbed off on Shelton. He said his relationship with her has made him more non-spiritual. In fact, looking back, under the circumstances that Gwen and I fell in love with each other and got together, that alone was all the evidence I needed. Yeah? She has this sort of strong faith in God. If Gwen was sitting here right now, she would go, God, and then everything else. Everything else. That's number one in her life, and has been her whole life.